In keeping with this recreational vehicle type show, our road test of the week is a Jeep, and a CJ5 nonetheless. This granddaddy of off-road vehicles is a favorite of many of the participants. It's tough and bred from a long line of rough terrain four-wheel drivers. The Jeep derived its name from World War II as a general purpose vehicle, the leader in its field. Well, since that time, it's developed many competitors. Today, there's a host of four-wheel drive billy goats, all vying for the top spot. And the Jeep, well, it's still in there, swinging. CJ5 stands for Civilian Jeep, and AMC has revamped it from top to bottom. Just about everything is new. Power, styling, steering, axles, U-joints, and gearboxes. Starting off with power, our tester was equipped with a top-of-the-line 304 cubic inch V8 fed by a two-barrel carburetor. This engine was essential to keep the Jeep competitive, although with it, fuel economy fell off to around 11 miles to a gallon. Powerful engines were united with a new floor-mounted 3-speed synchro manual transmission. A larger clutch plate makes engagement very positive. However, the clutch pedal was far too stiff. You can get a weary left leg in heavy downtown traffic situations. Another big change in the powertrain features the Dana 20 transfer case. It makes shifting in and out of four-wheel drive comparatively simple, especially when equipped with the locking front hubs as ours was. With the V8 engine option, the CJ5 comes with power-assisted larger drum brakes. The pedal is very touchy, but nonetheless, it stops you right now. The Dana case provides a new low-range ratio of 2.03 to 1. And as you can see, on glare ice, it grabbed hold in a very positive manner. There was no comparison in traction when we popped it into two-wheel drive. It was virtually impossible to negotiate the ice in this mode. Let there be no doubt in your mind as to whether or not four-wheel drive makes a difference. It even handled the frozen water well in four-wheel high. Snow and mud gave us no problem whatsoever. Suspension remains about the same as former Jeeps, except that the front end has been beefed up to handle the heavier weight of the larger engine. Jumping seemed to be a whole lot easier on the vehicle than it was on the occupants. I felt that it could do this sort of thing all day long if this type of travel turns you on. By the same token, a suspension this stiff also makes for a rough ride, even on the expressway. The original intention of the military Jeep was an all-purpose vehicle built to be as light and small as possible. American Motors has changed that to some extent. In addition to the increased front and rear tracks that make the Jeep wider, AMC has lengthened the 6 cross-member frame and increased the wheelbase to 84 inches. This longer wheelbase could be partially responsible for making the ride over rough terrain a little more bearable. Along the same vein, we might mention that the new seats are a great deal more comfortable. There are many factors in the negative column. It starts with getting in and out, especially if there's a top on it. The vinyl top flaps. The metal cab rattles so bad you think you're on the inside of a snare drum. Tire noise emanating through the steel floor panels is excessive, to say the least. And those same floor panels get so hot that insulated boots become a necessity to avoid burning your feet. Passenger room is at a minimum. Plus, the noise from the engine is guaranteed to drown out anything you might pick up on the optional radio. And I won't even get into the riding characteristics. But all these things are synonymous with a Jeep. To many, they spell charm. You put up with all these inconveniences to enjoy your off-road experiences to the fullest.